In this class, we are going to discuss about standard form and canonical forms. That is standard SOP and POS form. The Boolean expression may be represented in two ways. One is sum of product terms and another one is product of sum terms. Before we move on to the topic, you need to understand what is min terms and what is max terms, how the variables are represented in min terms and max terms. You should know about the concept. See the table. Are represented. Let's see how the variables are represented in min terms and max terms. Here you are having three variables x, y, z. Now let's see how the variables are represented in min terms and max terms. In max terms, in min term 0 is represented in its complemented form and 1 is represented in actual variable, whereas in our max terms 0 is represented in actual variable and 1 is represented in complemented variable. First 0 0 0. Now the three variables are 0 0 0. It will be represented in min term as x bar, y bar, z bar, that is equal to m0, and 0 0 1 is represented in min term as x bar, y bar, z, that is equal to m1. 0 1 0 0 1 0 is represented in min term as x bar, y, z bar, that is equal to m2, and 0 1 1 is represented in min term as x bar, y, z. It corresponds to min terms m3, and 1 0 0, that is 1 is represented in its actual variable, so x, and y z is 0 0, that will be represented in y bar, z bar. So you'll be having min term m4. Next one is 1 0 1. 1 0 1 is represented in min term as x, y bar, z. It corresponds to the min term m5. 1 1 0 is represented in min term as x, y, z bar. It corresponds to the min term m6. The similar way, triple one is represented in min term as xyz, that corresponds to the min term m7. Now let's see how the variables are represented in max terms. 0 0 0. For each variable is represented in max term as, for each 0 is in, whereas in a max term 0 is represented in actual variable. So you are writing x plus y plus z. For 0 0 0 in max term as x plus y plus z, that is equal to min term 0. Next one is 0 0 1. Now the inputs are 0 0 1, that is represented in max term as x plus y plus z bar. It corresponds to the max terms m1. Next one is 0 1 0. 0 1 0 is represented in max term as x plus y bar plus z. It corresponds to the min term m2. Next one is 0 1 1. 0 1 1 means x plus y bar plus z bar, that is equal to min terms 3. Next one is 1 0 0. 1 0 0 is represented in max term as x bar plus y plus z. It corresponds to the max term m4. Next one is 1 0 1. 1 0 1 is represented in max term as x bar plus y plus z bar, that is equal to max term 5. And next one is 1 1 0. The input variable 1 1 0 is represented in max term as x bar y bar plus z, that is equal to max term 6. Last one 1 1 1. For each variable is represented in its complemented form, x bar plus y bar plus z bar. In your max terms, you have to represent one as complemented variable. So we put x bar plus y bar plus z bar, that is equal to max term 7. Next one is sum of products. Sum of product is nothing but Logical product term is called as sum of product expression. In this, you are having, see the expression y is equal to AB plus BC plus AC. In this expression, you are having three product terms. The three product terms are summed together. That's why this expression is called as sum of product terms. Next one is product of sum terms. Product of sum term is nothing but is a logical product of two or more logical sum terms. So it may be four product terms. So it may be consist of five product terms. Anything it may be. Logical product of two or more logical sum terms. This expression is an example for product of sum terms. Y is equal to a plus b dot b plus c dot a plus c. In this you are having three sum terms product together. Canonical sum of product expression. Next one is in each term SOP form contains all the literals. Then the SOP is known as standard SOP form. Each individual term in standard SOP form called min-term canonical form. That is, see the expression f of a comma b comma c equal to a b bar c plus a b c plus a b c bar. In this expression, you are having three input variables. They are a, b, and c. And you are having three product terms a, b bar c plus a, b, c plus a, b, c bar. In each product term, you are having three input variable. So that's why it's called as standard SOP form. If any variable is missing in each product term, then it is called as sum of product terms only. You need to convert the SOP into standard SOP. Then only you can write the min terms. So if the expression is given in SOP form, you need to convert the SOP into standard SOP form. Then only you need to write the min terms. These are all the steps to convert general SOP into standard SOP form. First, you need to find the missing letters in each product terms. Next, you need to multiply the missing variable. Next one is, by using distributive law, you need to write the expression. And fourth one is, you have to reduce the expression by omitting repeated product terms. If there is any repeated product terms in your expression, you need to reduce the product terms. If any product terms are repeating, means you need to take only one product terms. Then only you can reduce the expression. These are all the four steps you need to follow when you convert SOP into standard SOP form. Now let's see the problem. Obtain the canonical SOP form of the function y of a comma b is equal to a plus b. In this expression, it consists of two input variables. They are a and b, and you are having two product terms a plus b. The first term, the variable b is missing. In the second term, variable a is missing. So you need to multiply the missing variables and its complement. So we are writing a dot b plus b bar plus b into a plus a bar. Now we need to apply the distributive law to expand the expression. AB plus AB bar plus AB plus A bar B, that is equal to, see this product terms, AB is repeated twice, so you need to take only one term, AB plus AB bar plus A bar B, that corresponds to the min term M3 plus M2 plus M1. In min terms, actual variable is represented 1 and complemented variable represents 0. So AB we need to put 1 1. 1 1 corresponds to the min term 3 and a b bar 1 0, that is 1 0. 1 0 corresponds to the min term m2. Next one, the third product term a bar b. A bar b is nothing but 0 1. 0 1 corresponds to the min term m1. So finally, you are having summation of min terms 1 comma 2 comma 3. This will be your answer. Next one is y of a comma b comma c, that is equal to a plus abc. And in this expression, you are having three input variables and you are having two product terms. The first product term, two variables are missing. They are b and c. So you need to multiply the missing variables and its complement. So we are writing a of b plus b bar, c plus c bar plus abc. AB. Next, you need to expand the expression by using distributive law. You can expand the expression. Then it will become AB plus AB bar, C plus C bar plus ABC. That is equal to ABC plus ABC bar plus AB bar C plus AB bar C bar plus ABC. Now, you have to check whether there is any product terms are repeating. The product term ABC are repeating. So you need to neglect one product term. Then this expression will become ABC plus ABC bar plus AB bar C plus AB bar C bar. ABC is nothing but triple one. Triple one corresponds to the min term M7 and ABC bar, it corresponds to the min term M6 and AB bar C is nothing but 101. 101 is corresponds to the min term M5 and AB bar C bar, this is nothing but 100 and this corresponds to the min term M4. So this will become summation of min terms 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's move on to the next problem. Y of a comma b comma c is equal to a plus bc. A plus bc. Here also you are having three input variables and you are having two product terms. In the first term, two variables are missing. They are b and c, and the second product term, the variable a is missing. So you need to multiply the terms with its missing variable and its complement. So this will become a of b plus b bar, c plus c bar plus a bar dot bc, and you need to expand the expression by using distributive law. Then it will become ab plus ab bar, c plus c bar plus abc plus a bar bc, and that is equal to abc plus abc bar plus ab bar c plus ab bar c bar plus abc plus a bar bc. Now I have to check whether any product terms are repeating. Yes, ABC, the product term ABC is repeating. So you can neglect one product terms and you can take only one product terms. ABC plus ABC bar plus AB bar C plus AB bar C bar plus A bar BC. ABC is nothing but 111. That corresponds to the min terms M7 and ABC bar is nothing but 110. 110 corresponds to the min term M6 and AB bar C. AB bar C is nothing but 101. 101 is M5 and AB bar C bar 100. 100 corresponds to the min terms M4 and A bar BC. A bar BC is nothing but 011. 011 corresponds to the min terms M3. Finally, you need to write all the min terms, summation of min terms 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is your answer. Next one is y of a, b, c equal to ac plus ab plus bc. Here also you are having three input variables and you are having three product terms. In the first product term, variable b is missing and the second product term variable c is missing and the third product term variable a is missing. you need to multiply the product term with its missing variable and its complement. So in the first product term should be multiplied with b plus b bar. The second product term should be multiplied with c plus c bar. And the third product term should be multiplied with a plus a bar. And now you need to expand the expression by using distributive law. Then it will become ABC plus AB bar C plus ABC plus ABC bar plus ABC plus A bar BC. Now you have to check whether any product terms are repeating. The product term ABC is repeating 3 times. So you need to neglect the 2 product terms and you need to take only 1 product term. So then it will become ABC plus AB bar C plus ABC bar plus A bar BC. ABC is nothing but 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1 corresponds to the mean terms M7 and A B bar C is nothing but 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1 corresponds to the mean term M5 and next product term ABC bar is nothing but 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0 is nothing but M6 and A bar BC is 0, 1, 1. This corresponds to the mean terms M3. Finally, you are having summation of mean terms 3, 5, 6, 7. Next one is f of x, y, z is equal to x bar z bar plus y bar z bar plus y z bar plus xy. Here also you are having 3 input variables and you are having 4 product terms. In each product terms, you are having only 2 variables. So one variable is missing in each term. You need to identify the missing variable and you have to multiply the missing variable and its complement. You need to multiply the product term with its missing variable and its complement. So in the first product term, see the first product term, x bar z bar. The first product term variable y is missing. So you need to multiply the product terms with y plus y bar. And in the second product terms, y bar z bar. So the variable x is missing in the second product term. So you need to multiply the missing variable and its complement. So y bar z bar into x plus x bar. Third product terms y z bar. In this product term, variable x is missing. So you need to multiply with x plus x bar and the last one xy. In this you are missing in this product terms variable z is missing, so you need to multiply z plus z bar. Next you need to expand the expression by using distributive law. X bar y z bar plus x bar y bar z bar plus x y bar z bar plus x bar y bar z bar plus x y z bar plus x y z plus x y z bar, that is equal to x bar y z bar plus x bar y bar z bar plus x y bar z bar plus x y z bar plus x y z. X bar y z is nothing but 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0 means mean terms M2. X bar y bar z bar is 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0 corresponds to the mean term M0 and x y bar z bar corresponds to the mean term M4 and XYZ bar is nothing but 110. 110 is nothing but mean term 6 and XYZ is nothing but M7. Finally, you need to write all the mean terms. So, summation of mean terms 0, 2, 4, 6, 7. Now, let's move on to the next one. F of XYZ is equal to X bar Y plus YZ bar plus Y bar Z bar. First, you need to find out the missing literals. In each product term, you are having 2 variables. So, in each product terms, 1 variable is missing. In the first product terms, Z is missing. In the second product term, X is missing. In the third product term, also X is missing. Okay, next one, you need to multiply the missing variable with the product terms. So we are writing x bar y into z plus z bar plus yz bar into x plus x bar plus y bar z bar into x plus x bar. X bar yz plus x bar yz bar plus xyz bar plus x bar yz bar plus xy bar z bar plus x bar y bar z bar. that is equal to x bar yz plus x bar yz bar plus xyz bar plus xy dash z dash plus x bar y bar z bar. Now we need to write the corresponding mean terms for each product terms. X bar y z is nothing but 0, 1, 1. 0, 1, 1 represents the min terms M3 and x bar y z bar is nothing but 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0 is nothing but M2 and x y z bar is nothing but 0, 0, 1. X y bar z bar 0, 1, 0, 0. That corresponds to the min term 4 and finally you are having x bar y bar z bar that is 0, 0, 0 that corresponds to the min term 0. Finally you have to write the all the min term summation of min term 0, 2, 3, 4, 6. Next one is y of a comma b comma c comma d is equal to ab plus acd. In this expression you are having four input variables. They are a, b, c and d and you are having two product terms ab plus acd. The first product terms, two variables are missing. In the second product term, one variable is missing. The first product term, the variable C and D are missing. So you need to multiply the product term with missing variables and its complement. So this will become AB of AC plus C bar, D plus D bar plus ACD of B plus B bar. Next, you need to expand the expression by using distributive law. ABC plus ABC bar D plus D bar plus ABCD plus AB bar CD. AB that is equal to ABCD plus ABCD bar plus ABC bar D plus ABC bar D bar plus ABCD plus AB bar CD. That is equal to ABCD plus ABCD bar plus ABC bar D plus ABC bar D bar plus AB bar CD. Now you have to write the corresponding mean terms for each product terms. ABCD is nothing but 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1 corresponds to the mean terms 15 and ABCD bar is nothing but 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0 corresponds to the mean term 14 and ABC bar D it corresponds to the mean terms M13 and ABC bar D bar corresponds to the min term 12 and AB bar CD bar CD that corresponds to the min term M11. Finally, you need to write all the min term summation of min terms 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.